YouTube, and welcome to my first official video, I think. Like, this is crazy. I know on all my other platforms of social media, you guys, I'm always telling you, like, yeah, I'm gonna start a video. Yeah, check out my last video. Yeah, get into it, guys, because once I start, it's going up. And never started. So I'm officially starting today, and I'm gonna start with my unpopular opinions. Not only is this a video that's going around anyways, but this is also a way for you guys to get to know me and like the weird things that I like that other people don't like, or the weird things that I'm into, or the opinions that I have that I feel like a bunch of people just don't have. I've been collecting these thoughts for the past couple of days, and I also try to watch other videos to make sure that I'm not copying anybody. But if there's a couple things, then you know, it's fine. Like, this, just because it's unpopular doesn't mean that other people might not have the same opinions. It's just not the majority, you know? So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and just stay tuned. Like, continue to support me, because this is only the beginning, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. I have everything written down, not written down obviously, but typed on my phone, and it's not in any specific order, like, at all. So I'm kind of just gonna go off of my phone and do a couple, because when I tell you I have a decent amount of things
You want him to do
that I think that I don't think that y'all think, for real. So I'm gonna start it off simple. Number one, Popeye's biscuits are amazing. They are amazing. I am one of those people that I can go inside the Popeye store, get 2 biscuits, grape jelly, and walk out satisfied. I don't need to get chicken. I don't need to get the tenders. I don't need to get the chicken sandwich. Fresh Popeye's biscuits are the best thing on their menu, and I'm okay with spending, what is it, $2 or so to get my 2 biscuits and be satisfied.
What about the beverage?
Popeye's biscuit, no beverage. It doesn't do anything for me. They're so good. They're amazing, and I kind of hope that they come out with like how Pillsbury has their biscuits in the can. Like, Popeyes needs to come out with biscuits in a can. Popeyes biscuits are really, I fake want one right now. Like, they're really good. They're really good. Another unpopular opinion, and like I said, I'm not going in order. I am not the biggest fan of dog people. I'm just not the biggest fan of dog people. What? It's because I feel like they push their dog onto you. I feel like when you don't like dogs and you meet a dog person, they automatically take offense to you not liking dogs or you not liking their dog, and they make it seem like it's the end of the world. I am terrified of dogs. It used to be a crippling, debilitating fear, and now I could be around a dog for a few seconds and I freak out. Like, I can manage a few seconds, but once they start coming towards me or wanting to play, then it's a different story. But it's just the look that dog people have on their face when you tell them that you don't like dogs, or when you tell them to put their dog away when you come around. It's just, I'm actually scared. You're telling me that your dog doesn't bite. You're telling me that that's just how your dog plays and kisses. It doesn't stop the fact that I'm scared. I feel like people expect you to suck up the fear. They expect you to like their dog. They expect you to love what they love, and they take extreme offense to it. It's just, I can't. Like, I'm scared. Please just put your dog away if you want me to come around. Otherwise, I won't come around. Hey, that doesn't mean that I wish your dog dies. That doesn't mean anything negative for you or your dog family. It just means that I cannot be around. You know, like, I think that having every single designer item under the sun, or even not every single item, because I won't drag it, most people don't, but having a plethora, a multitude, a conglomerate of designer items, and you still live in New York State housing is not this big old thing that you guys make it to be. I don't understand how you can go and turn around and be on social media and be like, call me Mrs. Put It On, call me Mr. Put It On, and when you take all that off, you're still sleeping on an air mattress on the floor. It doesn't, why don't you just get a house? All these $1,000 outfits, $1,000+ shirts, and all these separate items that you get. Why not just put that towards a house or put that towards better living? Like, I would rather not be scared to take the staircase because I'm scared that a homeless person might come jump out at me. I don't like the smell of pee. I'd rather just be in my own house, my own sanctuary. I would prefer that over every single Alexander McQueen, over every single Palm Angel sweatsuit, over every single Dior sneaker. That's what I prefer. And some of you New Yorkers in specific might even be hurt by that, but it's not my intention. It's just priorities. You should aspire bigger. We should be feeding into moving out of New York because it's continuing to gentrify and climbing up this ladder. Why not move to Texas? Housing in Texas is really cheap right now. Go to Jersey. Housing in Jersey is cheaper than housing in New York. Go to Wyoming. Anywhere. Just go and live your life and be bigger than the clothes that you wear on your back. Especially because you guys only wear them one time, or if at all. I don't think it matters if what you wear is real or fake. I don't really think that it matters.
Not the cap.
If you have a fake Michael Kors bag that says NK instead of MK, or you have a fake MCM bag that says WCW instead of MCM, I don't think that it really matters. I think the problem that comes with wearing fake stuff is when you try to convince others that it's real. Or when you try to make yourself bigger than others that don't have anything, whether it's fake or real. They just are okay with wearing their Walmart clothes. That doesn't look right to me. If you have a GC belt when we all know that Gucci is double G's, and you try to convince me and make me feel less than because I don't have a Gucci belt, it becomes a problem because you don't have one either. You have a GC belt, not a GG belt. Just be happy with your fake clothes, be happy with your fake shoes, because at the end of the day, it is just clothes and shoes. Jesus was not wearing Yeezy slides. So I don't think it really matters. Being crazy is a lot of work. And I'm not saying that from experience because I personally have never been crazy. And I don't mean like you have a mental illness. I mean crazy as in boy crazy or girl crazy or just relationship crazy in general.
I say marry me right now or I'm dying.
I think it's a lot of work to maintain that type of energy. If you find out that your man's cheating on him, why do you have to burn all of his shoes? Why do you have to slash his tires? Why do you have to find out where he is and get him lined by a bunch of guys? I don't think that payback does not do anything. Being crazy, waving around a knife, threatening somebody's life. If you're in a car driving and you're telling the person in the passenger seat that you will take out both of us, that's not cute or okay. And it's, like I said, it is a lot of work and it is draining. It is so draining. I can't even hold up an argument because I'll get drained. I don't have time to be upset or anything that will cause me to be in a negative funk longer than I have to be. I think that respect is not only earned, but it's given. It is, you give respect to somebody. I think there's regular respect when you're going to, if you're a friend going to meet your friend's parents, you naturally say, hi so-and-so's mom, or hi miss so-and-so. That's a form of respect. I think anything else extra is earned. But everyone has a baseline of respect and everyone follows it. I'm not going to say Summer Walker needs to get back with London on the track, but they need to do something. Still Over It and Over It can't compare in any way, shape, or form. Over It is the superior album. I feel like the songs just flowed better, but there was also, each song was also a standalone song. Like that, Over It is a no-skip album. Still Over It is an all-skip album except for 2 tracks. I think the big part as to why most of it is skip for me in terms of Still Over It album by Summer Walker is just because of the production. It's just the beat. I feel like I was listening to the same song every single time, just with a little bit of different lyrics, and even that didn't sound good. Like, I would have been okay if it sounded like the same song, but every single one, you know, made you feel a kind of way. But it didn't make me feel any way. It just made me feel like, wow, I'm really listening to another song with a different title, different track, couple of different words, but it's still the same thing. And when you were doing music with London on the track, I think he provided a certain versatility. And just he did something. Whatever he did for Over It, it had to be done for Still Over It for you to be able to amount and surpass Over It. My opinion. Sorry, Summer. Sorry. Okay. Being hard to handle is not a flex. And I'm speaking this more towards the ladies because I feel like I can't speak for guys, I'm not a guy. But I feel like ladies think that it's okay to be difficult, or it's okay to be troublesome towards your boyfriend or the person that you're talking to, or just anybody in general. Being a difficult person to deal with is not something cute to walk around and say. Like, it's not. It's just like, it's just, I don't know. Like, that's, yeah. I think being stingy with information, like, if you know something, you just say it. Like, there's no point in gatekeeping. There's no point in keeping things to yourself. Yeah, like, gatekeeping is just, if I know something, I'm gonna tell you. If I honestly don't know something, I honestly don't know it. Nicki Minaj, she was a part of my childhood. I feel like there's a lot of artists that are just a part of your childhood. That doesn't make you a fan of them. That doesn't mean that they have the most amazing music. They're just a part of your childhood. Nicki Minaj was a part of my childhood. Taylor Swift was a part of my childhood. Drake, Lil Wayne, like the whole Young Money entertainment, like they were just a part of me growing up. Like, Nicki Minaj just doesn't do it for me. I didn't want to say it because I know that there's a lot of barbs if this is like to propel to others. A lot of y'all barbs are going to be upset about that, and that is okay. I'm not saying that she's a bad artist. It's just Nicki Minaj. Yay! Nicki. I don't have a true emotion for her. She's made a couple songs that I grew up with. And that's pretty much it. People should think like this. Common sense is not that common. It's really not as common as everyone thinks it is. There's certain things where it's just like, nah, that's really like common sense. But some people just don't have that. Like, they don't. If somebody holds the door open for you, common sense and respect, like I was saying before, respect, common sense, and manners will tell you to say thank you. Some people just don't have it wired in their brain to do certain things. Some people just don't know the basic things of life. And whether it's because they chose to ignore it or nobody taught it to them, some things are really just not common sense. And as soon as we get out of this bubble of everybody should have the basic knowledge of certain things, is the sooner that we can actually teach people and it could really be common sense. This is probably going to be my last one because I think I've definitely talked to y'all guys ear off, and if y'all wanted to hear more, then I can always do a part 2. I'm gonna be here to stay. I'm gonna try my best to be consistent. But my last unpopular opinion is, I don't know if other people like this. I like snoring. I don't think I snore personally. I can't fully remember. I'll say if I do or I don't. But I like when people snore. I prefer it. And the only reason that I prefer it is because just know that I used to stop breathing in my sleep, and others around me used to stop breathing in their sleep as well. Or it sounded like they would stop breathing in their sleep. And it's just a really scary thing. So I'd rather you sound like a trucker for the rest of the night and I know that you're breathing than to have dead silence and feel like I gotta check your pulse all the time. It's soothing. It is very much soothing.
Okay.
Guys, this is the end of my first YouTube video. I would like to say thank you to everybody that's watched. Continue to tune in, turn on your post notifications, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell their mother, to tell all their mothers in their little group chats, to tell everybody that I have officially started my YouTube for real. I'm taking it very serious. I'm super excited for the opportunities that will come with this. And just continue to watch, and please stay tuned for the next video because I'm only going to keep learning and getting better. Bye guys, thank you so much. And stay tuned for the next video.
Everybody got their eyes on me.